Hey guys, what's up? My name's Ray Rogers and welcome to Rich Tips and Respected, bringing you guys quick, simple and productive workout videos. So today's workout video is about how to squat like Tom Cruise. Now Tom Cruise has got a lot of stick recently in the press for going through his divorce and for being one of the key figureheads in Scientology. And whatever you think about Scientology, whether you think it's good, whether you think it's bad, or whether you just think it's plain weird, you've got to give it to the guy. There's a lot we can learn from him about how to stay in shape. After all, the guy's been in great shape, off and on films, for the past decade. Looking great in films like Top Gun and even Mission Impossible. So, what is the secret and one of the key exercises that Tom Cruise uses to stay in shape? Well, it's nothing but the humble squat. The humble squat. Now, everyone thinks the squat is just going up and down like that. But there's a few key differences that you can do to the squat that make it go from an average exercise to an exceptional exercise. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of these key differences that make this exercise a really great exercise, which works lots of muscles, releases lots of hormones, which are going to build more muscle and burn more belly fat. So the first thing you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure that your head is always up when you're doing the squat and that it's straight. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have your hands behind your head. Now, having your hands behind your head basically sort of naturally makes you straighten your back when you go up and down, and this is going to prevent injury to your back, and it's also going to put more strain on your leg muscles. And if your leg muscles are under more strain, more muscle fibers are going to be used, and if more muscle fibers are going to be used, it's going to use more energy, so it's going to build more belly fat, and more hormones are going to be released to build more muscle for next time. So always make sure that you have your hands behind your head. Unless you're using weights, obviously, and then you'll sort of naturally have your hands behind your head because you'll be resting the weights on your shoulders. So the next thing, and probably one of the key things to getting the squat right, is your stance. Now it can be as wide as you want, and the wider you are, the more muscle fibers it's going to work, and the more muscle it's going to build next time, and the more belly fat you can burn. But it doesn't really matter when you start, as long as it's at least neutral. But one mistake a lot of people make is they have their feet facing sideways. And if you have your feet facing sideways, like we said before, it's going to be putting less strain on these muscle fibers, so less belly fat can be burned and less muscles can be built. So you want to make sure that your feet are always facing straight forwards, and that's really going to work your muscles. Now the last thing you want to do when you go in the squat, and probably the most important thing, is how far to go down. Now you really want to go down to the point where it's kind of like sitting on an imaginary chair, so kind of like this. When you're at this point, your thigh is sort of level with your backside, so like this. So that's completely straight. So I could be sitting on an imaginary chair right now, and it's really going to work all your muscle fibers, and it's going to absolutely kill you. But trust me, it's going to be the best way to start building muscle and burning belly fat. So they're just some of the key ways you can really improve this exercise from an average exercise to an exceptional exercise. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Add me, Ray Rogers, on Google+, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rich Tips and Respected. I'll see you guys in the comments and have a great week.